Good afternoon, students. 11th accountancy. Last class we are studied double column cash book. Double column means cash and discount. That is double column cash book. Listen, students, you used to only cash entries only you use. Do not touch the credit entries. This is a cash book only. You used to only cash entries only you use. Okay, today we are learn about one new topic is petty cash book. Petty means that is small. Listen, business entities have to pay a very small expenses like taxi fare, bus fare, postage, carriage, stationery, refreshment and sundry items. These are small payment and repetitive in the nature. It is if all these small payments are recorded in the main cash book, it will be loaded with a lot of entries. Hence, all petty payments of the business may be recorded in this separate book, which is called a petty cash book, and the persons who maintaining a petty cash book is called a petty cashier. Everybody listen, everybody underline this line. Petty cash book is called a petty cashier. Which person is maintaining? That person is petty cashier. Thus, business concerned may maintaining many cash book. Petty cash book is separately. Many cash business persons maintaining cashiers or maintaining many accounts, ledger accounts, but petty cash is separate maintaining. Next one, advantages of petty cash. They can better control over a petty payment. Petty cash is a small expense. That expense is a petty cash. A small expense means example, taxi fare, bus fare, postage, traveling expense, some office, alteration work, that is small expense. There is a saving of time there maintaining cashier. Every day you maintaining the petty cash makes the month end is how much amount spent in the how much amount of the spend in this month. It's easy to control the petty cash expense. Cash book is not loaded with many petty payments. Posting the entries from main cash book and petty cash book is a comparative easy. Next one, types of petty cash book. Simple petty cash book and analytical petty cash book. First one is simple petty cash book. A simple petty cash book resembles the single column cash book, but the columns are different. On the debit side, only advance received from the headed cashier is recorded. Listen, students, this chapter used to double page paper. One side is DR, another side one is CR. DR side is first you write the first full amount. That full amount means that is advance amount. Advance is 10,000 means you borrow or you having means 10,000 you enter only DR side. Next other expense all enter only CR side. Okay. On the credit side, all payments are recorded only one column. Only one column only you enter. Another entries you enter full and full credit side only. This is known as simple petty cash book. Next one, analytical petty cash book. The analytical petty cash book is separate column provided for different heads of the payment. Is one column a total payment when the petty expense are recorded in the total payment column. Same amount is also recorded in the appropriate expense column. This is known as a analytical petty cash book. The analytical petty cash book is separate heads of your traveling expense means some separate heading. Postage is separate heading. Traveling expense, some personal expense. is separate heading maintaining this book, that is analytical petty cash book. Okay, listen students, I explain one sum. Prepare an analytical petty cash book. The following information on the impressed system received for petty cash. Received for petty cash means that is advance amount. Advanced amount. First one is each and every sum. You first amount is this chapter. First one is advanced amount. The advanced amount you enter only in DR side only. You enter DR side only. Next, second one, paid rickshaw charge, paid cottage, paid for postage, paid wages to casual laborer, paid for stationery, paid for auto charge, paid for repair, paid for bus fare, paid for cottage. Paid means automatically you enter DR side or CR side. Paid means outgoing. Many expense. The first you read 1 or 2 times. Next you heading you selected. Same traveling expense means you write. Traveling means taxi expense, train expense means separate means you write only one heading only you allotted. Traveling expense. Okay. Afterwards you read first double side paper, first column particulars column you divided, or date column is receipt. Next one small column CBFN, that is CBFN last class what ledger folio, that is same that only. Next one date, next one particulars VN voucher number, total payment is this corner amount 5 rupees, 12 rupees, 15, 60, 6 rupees. This is this amount you enter. Next one, first you to cash is how much you received, 500 you enter. Receipt only 500, other full and full expense only. Okay, first one is received for petty cash. Second one, paid rickshaw charges 5 rupees. Rickshaw means convenience charges. Convenience charges means you enter. Traveling expense, all expense you enter. Traveling expense, convenience or charges means traveling expense you enter only one column. Next one, cottage. Cottage means how much rupees spent means cottage entry. Next one, postage means you enter postage. Next one, wages means wages column you enter. Next one, sundry. Listen students, you full and full expense you total expense horizontal and vertical is same total only, your sum is correct. Horizontal total and vertical total same. That is total expenses how much rupees, 350 rupees total expense. You already how much amount is received advance, 500. 500 means 350 is expense means automatically your balance is how much, 150 rupees. You enter this receipt side to balance how much, 150 rupees. Cash 350 rupees you spend. Listen students, very easy only. You first double side paper, first you center heading analytical petty cash book. Next one, first amount is received amount, for how much amount, 500. Receipt, that is received amount is you enter DR side. Other expense paid means automatically outgoing expense. You outgoing expense means you enter only CR side. You read 1 or 2 times. So read, afterwards you split the columns. How many expense you spend, that columns you spend, that column you divided. Afterwards 1 by 1 you enter the columns. Again one time total payment you first you enter, afterwards that column, postage column or stationery column, wages, sundry, any expense, how much amount expense means that column one time, again one time you enter. Okay students, your book only one sum only, you practice one this method sum, you easy, you everybody you note it down your classwork, book back exercise sum. Okay, listen students, any doubt means next online class you ask doubt. Okay, thank you students. Next class we will discuss next one, new method of sum. Okay, thank you.